Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's JC here. If this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by. In this channel, I share sewing tutorials, fashion tips and vlogs. If this is what you're interested in, kindly hit that subscribe button right away. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I did the sewing of this top that I drafted in the previous video. So if you've not watched the cutting and drafting of this top, I'm going to be dropping the link in the description box. You can click the link to watch the full video. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So guys, I've gone ahead to cut all the pattern pieces on my fabric. I also cut the lining and I added ½ inch for joining. At the center back, I added 1 inch for zip, and the sleeve is just a basic short sleeve. So I'll go over to my machine now and start joining these pieces together. Starting with the front piece, I'm going to join the side front and the center front using ½ inch, and I'm also joining the lining separately. So I'll just go ahead and use my office pin to hold this down. Then I'll go over to my machine and join it using ½ inch. And please, while joining, make sure you check the side front you are joining. Make sure that it is the side you're supposed to join. That is why it is always good to label your pieces so you won't be confused. So I was done joining the fabric and the lining, and this is what it looks like. So I'll go ahead now and open press this with my iron to give it that flat neat look. So guys, the way I join these front pieces, that is how you are going to also join the back pieces. So I was done joining the lining pieces and the main fabric, both the front and the back, and I also open pressed the seams. So this is what it looks like. You can see how flat and neat it is. For the back, I also added hairstay on the zip side so that it will be firm. It will not, the fabric is stretchy, so I don't want it to have that zipper bulge effect. So that was why I added this hairstay to make that zip side more firm and less stretchy. And this is the front piece and the lining. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to work on this collar. But before working on this collar, I'm going to trim off one of the back shoulders. For the back and the front shoulders to align, you have to trim off one of the back shoulders. So I didn't cut it off while I was cutting, because if I had done that, it might turn out to be the wrong one. It might turn out to be the wrong side of the back. So the best thing to do is to first of all join the front pieces together and to also join the back. Then you place it like this to know the one you are going to trim off. So that is the best way to do this. After placing it like this, you will take your time to arrange it very well. Arrange it very well to make sure that it aligns, especially at that shoulder part. Make sure that it aligns very well on that shoulder part. Then you go ahead and trim it off like this. After trimming it, then you're also going to get the lining for this back part, and you also trim it as well. After that, you are going to get your back piece and they are going to place it together like this. You're going to place it together like this. Then after that, you're going to join your zip to it. using 1 inch. The 1 inch you marked for your zipper allowance while you were cutting it, you're going to use that 1 inch to join your zip to it. Then for this collar, I believe you labeled your collar very well. You know where you're going to be joining to the neckline and also where you're going to be joining to the shoulder. Apart from the side where you are going to join to your neck and your shoulder, you're going to use 1/2 inch to sew every other part. So I'll go over to my machine and quickly do that and come and show you guys. So I was done joining the zip to the back part, and this is what it looks like. And I've also gone ahead to sew the collar like this. So I added hairstay on the lining part, as you can see. So the part that did not sew is the part I'm going to be joining to the shoulder and to the neckline. Then I'll get my front parts and I'm going to place my collar like this on my front part, then use my pin to hold it down. Then I'll go over to my machine and sew it. After that, I'm going to get the back part and place it on the front part, front facing front like this. Then I'm going to arrange it very well, making sure that every side aligns from the shoulder to the sides. Just take your time to arrange your front part and your back part very well, and also use your pin to hold it down to avoid shifting. So after arranging it, you're going to go back to your machine and use 1/2 inch to join the shoulder part. Then for the side, you're going to use the allowance that we added while we were cutting, which was 1 inch. I'm going to use 1 inch to join the sides. So I'll quickly do that and come and show you guys. And I'm also doing the same for the lining as well. Exactly what I did on the lining, that is what I'm going to be doing. Exactly what I did on the fabric is what I'm going to be doing on the lining. The only difference is that I'm going to open the zipper side, but I joined it now because I open pressed the seam because I wanted to get that 1 inch line. So that was why I joined it and iron it. When I open it, I'm going to show you guys what I'm trying to say, but every other thing is going to be the same. So just like what I did for the fabric, for the main fabric, I'm going to place it very well, and I'm going to use my pin to pin it on every side. Then use 1 inch to join the sides, and then use 1/2 inch to sew the shoulder. If you are familiar with inseam sewing, this shouldn't be a problem. So guys, I was done joining the shoulder and the sides, and this is what it looks like. So you can see how neat this came out. You can see how neat it is. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to turn it with the lining. So I'm going to get the lining and I'm going to turn it. So I'll open this zipper up. I'm going to open this zip. Then I'll turn it like this. I'll turn it to the front like this. Then I'm going to bring the lining and I'm going to place it front facing front like this. Then I'll get my pin and start. You need a lot of pin for this because you're going to first of all pin it round. You're going to pin it round before sewing it. So you're going to make sure that every seam on the lining, every joining on the lining aligns with the joining on the main fabric. So this is how you keep on doing it. You have to make sure that all the seams on the lining aligns with the seam on the fabric before joining it. If not, you're going to have excesses on either the lining or the fabric. So just take your time and do this pinning. If you are familiar with inseam, you just go ahead and do your thing. Just go ahead and join it. But if you're not familiar with inseam, just watch closely and see how I did it. If you watch closely, you can see the 1 inch line that I'm telling you guys about. You can see the mark it's made on the lining. So just it will serve as a guide. Just while sewing it, it will be much easier. Just sew on that line that I made with the iron. So that was why I joined the zip allowance, then ironed it and opened it up again. So guys, this is the down part. When you get to this down part, open up the zip very well. Like open it to the end. If you are using a hook zip. If you're using a hook zip, open it till the end so that it will be much easier for you. And I'm also going to iron it. Please make sure you iron this very well. If you're doing inseam sewing, make sure you iron it very well, because inseam requires very good ironing for it to relax properly. On this down part, I added hemming gum while I was sewing it. I added hemming gum on this down part so that when I iron it, it will relax easily. So I'll just do this and come and show you guys. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it round using 1/2 inch, as you can see, and on the bottom part I added hemming gum. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to turn it to the right side from the armhole. So I was done ironing it, and this is what it looks like. You can see how neat it is both on the right and on the wrong side. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to attach the sleeves. The sleeve is a simple basic sleeve. Then for the rope that is on the sleeve, I've cut 4 pieces of fabric of about 25 inches long and 4 inches wide. So this is it's 4 pieces, 2 for one sleeve and 2 for the other sleeve. So what I'm going to do is to fold it into two like this. Then I'll go over to my sewing machine and join it using 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to fold the down part of this sleeve using 1 inch. So I was on sewing the pieces of fabric I'm going to add to my sleeve, and I've ironed it. And I've also gone ahead to fold the lower part of my sleeve using 1 inch. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to attach these pieces of fabric to my sleeve. I'm going to attach it like this on my sleeve using 1/2 inch on both sides. After that, I'm going to join my sleeves to the top, and I will close it using the 1 inch allowance I added. And that will be all for the sewing of this top. So guys, this is the final look of this top. You can see how beautiful it came out. So guys, thank you for watching this video up to this point. Hope you've learned something. Give me a thumbs up if you find this video helpful, and let me know what you think about the outfit in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Bye.